brothers and sisters. We have a plan. This is Backwards James. Hello, my fellows, my companions, sons and daughters of the Most High. May you be blessed in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Guys, long time no see. And man, this sun is just crazy in my eyes. I can barely see. Guys, I want to talk to you real fast about the words from the Lord, okay? Guys, it's like this. Christ is the shepherd. We're the sheep. We are the sheep, okay? Now, when someone gets online, they share words from the Lord, really, they're basically speaking into a vacuum, okay? Somebody, you're looking at someone's private diary, basically, okay? You're basically living vicariously through the person who received the word. Never, and I mean never, will Christ ever speak to a sheep, another sheep's heart, to compel you to do something. Now, if Christ's words compel you, by all means, run, and let the Lord's will be done by you and through you. Okay, accomplish the will of the Father. Okay, but only if your heart is compelled to do so. If someone else's heart is compelled, and yet your heart is not compelled, you absolutely are not held bound to someone else's heart. Okay? That's what these words from the Lord are all about. If you listen to these words and you feel like your Jesus, and I'm going to say that, if you feel like your Jesus is talking to you, if your heart is moved and the Spirit itself is compelling you, by all means, run quickly and let the will of the Lord be done. But if you hear lies, and if you hear contempt, and if you hear something that's troubling your spirit, okay, well, of course, if the Lord actually was speaking, that proves that you were not, your heart was not in union. That's not for you to examine. The ones that come first will gather with those that are second, you see. If we are anointed and if we have received from the Lord, the words themselves verify themselves, okay? We shouldn't be on here being troubled about these words from the Lord. For those that can receive, let them receive. For those that cannot receive, let them not receive. Maybe we're both right, you see? And the thing I love about it is the diversified wisdom of the Lord, okay? Because we are one body, you see? The ankle bone, what can it say to the funny bone, The left ear, what can it say about what the right ear is hearing, what I eat is not going to make you, it's not going to make your stomach hurt, okay? What I drink is not going to make you go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? What I smell is not going to move your heart, If I'm someone that loves music, if I play rap music because I can hear music there, not as much today, Rap music's kind of hard to hear today. If I like rap music and it speaks to me, how is it that my brother comes to me and says, brother, you shouldn't listen to that? The same thing about the bickering that I see on YouTube, all this warning that we're doing. Think about yourself as a sheep, okay? What do sheep do? Okay, sheep that are being driven about by a shepherd. What do they do? Do you ever see rescuer sheeps? You got a sheep that's tied up in the bush. What did the other sheep do? Did they go get a rope and a pulley? And did they, did they rescue? Do other sheep rescue sheep? This is why I love the illustrations. The sheep don't rescue the sheep. That's the most ridiculous idea. Okay? The sheep don't lead the sheep. The sheep don't rescue the sheep. The sheep don't feed the sheep. Christ will feed you. Christ will lead you. Christ will feed you and lead you and rescue you. You follow the Christ. Why are we bickering with each other? Why are we looking at this sister and this brother and say, oh, I don't like what he said about this. Let me go warn everybody about it. Don't do that. You know, focus on the Lord. If you're not feeling the words from the Lord, then don't listen to the words from the Lord. I'm telling you, if you don't feel it and if it's not talking to your heart, it's not for you. Don't listen to it. It's not for you. It's simple as that. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it. You know, you can't have it both ways. Either you're going to be right or you're going to be wrong. Yes or no. One way or another way. You're not going to be wrong and yet right. Oh, well, I got this wrong, but let me go. It's like someone who's cheating on the test, right? They they heard that they got it wrong, right? So they go back and they try to change their answer. No, you're not going to be able to change your answer. Not in the face of Jesus, not in the face of God. You can't cheat God. Either you're left or you're right, you're wrong, you're on, you're off. It's one way or another. You're not going to be able to go back and change your answer. If you didn't feel it, don't say that you feel it because you're pressured by the majority. So that's all I have to say, It's Backwards James. I love you all. I'm glad to see you. But don't have any trouble about these words from the Lord. If they're from the Lord and if your Jesus has compelled your heart, then listen to your Jesus. I'm going to listen to my Jesus. And we're all going to be gathered in the same place, when the time comes. So I wanted to keep it real brief, guys. Glad to see you again. Amen. Love you, bless you forever and ever. See you in Zion.